Hey guys, welcome back. What have I done lately on the Sopwith? Absolutely nothing. Watch along and I'll show you why. Alright, so I took a bit of a sabbatical there for almost a month, I think. Did the Christmas lights at home, got those up. We had a lot of rain, which counterintuitive when you're trying to wire up, 15 double adapters into a 6-port power board or something. So got all those done, went fishing, had a great time. Let's get back to the build. What I've done today, I've come in, went for a fly, keep my currency up if you like, had a nice little trundle around. I've just been playing with pull apart the L clamps. I've primed some and I paint them black. Reason being, you can see on the far side in there, the silver looks rubbish, and for 30 seconds work, it's worth a little rattle can job to turn them black. Then I pulled out it's nice 30 degrees today, so it's good for painting. Pulled out these brackets, prepped, primed, painted, deburred, cleaned them up, gave them a bit of love, and put them back in. They're Clecoed in. Screwed to the floorboard permanently, and Clecoed to the side panels, or kick panels, aptly named, with Clecos underneath. So those panels are all Clecoed on. They've had a good time to sit there actually. So now I'm just going through and making at the back there, back around here. So what would be the trailing edge, I guess, of those kick panels, or the trailing edge of the wing. Down in here, you should be able to see I made up these brackets, 2 Adele clamps, and it just gives me a flange purely to rivet into. So it's, instead of welding tabs everywhere, which would have been better, but anyway, this is what I've come up with. And then with the black Adele clamps, they sort of disappear, or don't catch your eye. Now I've just got to do the same with all these brackets. So all I do is just leave that bit of material, this all goes, so they end up looking like this down here. You can see that was 40mm wide. Down here is 40mm wide, and I chopped it all out, apart from where the Adele clamps sit. So 1, 2, 3, 4 of those to do, paint all the Adele clamps up and down there. I'll make some more L angles for these 2 smaller kidney panels on the sides there, stain those up, and that should then almost be a wrap on the side panels. So we're getting back into it. Alright, so still working on those brackets. You see I just marked those out, drill a hole, and then I'll use the angle grinder to cut out the excess. And then the end result, I may or may not have shown you, is I get that nice black piece over there. It sort of blends in a lot better than just raw alloy like on this side. And this stuff here is all unnecessary, so just get rid of it. Right, got those cut out, so we'll give them a prime. Got my primer, just using a rattle can, Deluxe rattle cans, and I'll paint the Adele clamps as well. And they turn out, just turn out nice, I think anyway. Trying to get the mojo back to keep going. I'm going to put the kettle on and work out where I'm up to actually. As you can see, I made these parts the other day. They'll be nice and dry now. Nice run in that one, it'll be okay. I'll fit those 2. Remove the other 2 and paint those up. Get this completed today would be the plan. Then we'll probably head off for Christmas, about a week out from Christmas, 9 or 10 days. Got some time to come out here today and have a look over her and see where we're at. Alright, so last bracket's cooking there. Need a coat of black paint on that. Now I've just dropped a bit of tape in there just to measure the length, and I'll make up another L angle, which will be the same as at the front here, if we remember back. Another one of these for down in there on the small kidney panels. Get those made and then pretty much call the side panels done. Looking really good, happy with those, kept their shape, and then we'll go on a Christmas break, I think. So we'll try and get those done today. So for my sheet metal, I just use the bandsaw, zip it out on the bandsaw. Is it right? Probably not, but it works. The bandsaw, I use their basically $10 blades off eBay. The only ones I can get are 10 TPI. I really need like a hacksaw blade, 20 or 30 TPI. These are pretty aggressive, probably see there, pretty aggressive blade, but does the job. Then I buff up the edge. That's how I cut the metal. You see there, I've cut those. They're 2 inches, measure 1 inch. I'll fold up the edge, make a nice 90, and then we'll drill and scallop them out. All right, made up my L angle. Cut the slots in it so that it bends to shape. A couple of relief marks in there for the dowel clamps. Now this guy will fit up in there nicely. Now I'll drill that. Drill and cleco, good to go. Alright, both sides done. Time to pull them out. We'll stain the kidney panel, paint the other bit black, upsize them and bolt them on. They're looking really good. So I got the brackets off, quick scrub with the Scotch-Brite, clean with the thinners. I'll stain the wood before I go so that can dry. Just needs a quick sand and we'll stain those up. At the same time I'll prime these and get some black on there before I go home. Just with a cheap brush with the crickets on in the background, cheap brush on the stain varnish, and it looks good. Finish these off and hang them up to dry. So small kidney panels are there and stained up. The brackets painted black. I just went with, I've got 100mm pitch on the front and the back. Started to look like too many nuts and bolts. I just did 200 in the middle, so there's no way these panels are coming off. I don't believe they're structural, it's just covering really, but they're on there. Got a little issue with my repair there. It's sort of bowing out, but it's just it's the chook-poo weld that's on there that's bulging out, and I don't want to make a groove just to have a crappy weld poking out, so we'll live with that. You can see the nice curves I've got going on with the plywood, so we're all looking pretty good. Got to be a bit careful. I'm splintering the wood as I come out, but I think what I'll do now is back drill this way to upsize. They'll all be 3/16 with bolts and nuts on the back. So I won't do these. They'll just stay clecoed now until I take the wings off, basically. I can get the clecos out of the way for the ribs, etc. Leave the panel on there. I'll work on the top. Eventually the top, I think we've covered this, but the wings will come off. Then I'll complete the fuselage when I can walk right up to it. So once I get that panel done and get Christmas out of the way, I think we'll come back and we'll do the bottom wings. So there you go, guys. Just wanted to get a quick video out, I guess, where I've been up to. Haven't been doing it a lot lately on the aircraft. Pretty busy at home. It's family time. Hope everyone has a good Christmas and enjoys their own family time in their own way that they do it. And we'll be back next year. A lot to look forward to. Get the covering done, start to paint it, get the engine in. Bit of fun stuff, a bit more flying. Thanks for watching. Merry Christmas.